Hey, I want to thank you for joining us here on Polk Place. I'm Brian Lacey. And, if it's time to talk about Toys for Tots, that does mean we're going to be talking with Angela Davis. She is the director of Polk County Toys for Tots. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, thank you.
And also joining us is Ryan Roberts. He's the GM at Eaglebrook Golf and Country Club. First time on the show. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
And we cannot go without introducing you to Andy Dunn. He's the Tigers VP of Operations. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you very much.
For those that might not know, Angela, you've been in a few times over the last few years. Let's talk a little bit about Toys for Tots, if we could, please.
Well, applications are now open. Last year we supplied toys for over 15,247 children in Polk County. And the reason I brought these fine gentlemen with me today, not only because I love you, Brian, is because one of the things that we really rely on to help us be able to support the need in this county is events and people to help us with that. And so that's what we want to talk about today. People can visit our website. They can see all the events we have going on. The toys that we get from those events, the funds that we raise from those events stay 100% right here in Polk County to help our children in need.
And in the intro, we heard that under normal circumstances, Marine Corps reserves are the ones that run this. We are unique in Polk County in the fact that this is 100% you and volunteers. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So the Marine Corps Reserve actually runs these programs in areas where we have bases. Where we do not have a military base, and they have what they call an LCO, which is what I am, a local community organizer. And we are 100% volunteer. We are 100% not paid. These are actually people with big hearts. They really want to make sure that these kids have a wonderful Christmas.
Now, Andy, talk to me a little bit about your role within the Tigers organization.
Sure.
And then how you guys, being one of the more visible partners of Toys for Tots, how you guys help out with that.
Well, I came to town about 4 months ago and took over the operations of Tiger Town. And a lot going on at Tiger Town, spring training, flying tigers, construction, all the minor league stuff we have going on. But when I came to town, one of the things I really like to do is be involved in the community. I think from an organization like ours, you can't just be involved in the community, you need to be a leader in the community. So one of the first things I wanted to make sure we did was had a community program, and the first thing you think about is Christmas. So I'm asking around town, what are we doing, who can we partner with? First person I met was Angela, and I'm like, Toys for Tots, perfect. So we're setting up a drive-through through Tiger Town on Friday, December the 5th for a toy drop-off. We can get into that a little bit later, but she's fantastic to work with, and we're so proud to be partners with Toys for Tots.
You know, speaking of partners, just last month, you guys had Vet Fest out there.
We did.
Hundreds of veterans. Always a great turnout, and like I said, you guys are great community partners, and we appreciate what you do, not only for the children, but for the veterans.
Well, we're looking forward to doing even more.
Ryan, talk to me a little bit about your role at Eaglebrook and some of the things that you've done to create awareness for Toys for Tots.
Sure. So I've been the manager at Eaglebrook for 8 years, and we've been involved with the Toys for Tots. It's been a tradition at Eaglebrook for many years beyond my time there. The members and the local community there are very heavily involved. We do an annual tournament every year. This year it's going to be hosted this Sunday. Last year we were able to raise nearly 300 toys and roughly $4,000, I believe, to donate to the local community. But we're happy to partner with all nonprofits. You know, we do many local charity golf outings throughout the year that we, partner with, local organizations. Banquets, we hosted the Toys for Tots banquet last year as well. So yeah, we're always looking to do more and stay involved, and the Toys for Tots a big part of that.
How is Toys for Tots received within your members at the club? And then, talk a little bit how, really it's a great chance not only for your members, but for others to give back, to get involved in this golf tournament.
Sure. It's really, I don't know how to put it, it's really amazing to see that, how the community comes together. I mean, when you show up there for the morning of the golf tournament to see the pile of toys, the pile of toys would fill up this room. And, you sit back and you really, you know, it makes you sit back and just say, wow, this community truly cares, and it's great to be a part of it.
Now, Angela, we heard that time is coming up, that you know, you've started collecting for other individuals and companies that would like to get involved. We've seen some of your members dropping off the boxes here at the county. We know that the other constitutionals are providers and participate in the program. But for those that might not know, let us know how they can get involved.
Call me. Go right to our website. I know you provide the link. Call me. If I don't answer, I will call you back within a few hours. But call me. We are open. We've talked about this before. Throw any idea at me. We're going to figure out a way to make it stick and make it happen. You know, going back to like with what happened here. Andy called me. We had a conversation, and I think our meeting was 10 minutes. We already had a plan, and we executed it, and that's what we're doing with Ryan and the golf course and what they do for us. You know, they've been doing that for many years, but, you know, he'll call me and he'll go, Angela goes, does this date work for the golf tournament? I'm like, yes, and we make it happen. I like to make things happen quick, and I like them to be good, so come up with a great idea, call me, we'll make it happen.
Now, for those of you at home that might not be aware of Toys for Tots and some of the things that they do within the community, in the past, I want you to talk about the award that was 2 years ago? What was it? It was the top Toys for Tots.
That was in 2020.
Yeah. So talk a few years ago. This is how this organization is recognized, top in the United States, right?
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned that because I just received an email this week. So in 2020, under David Waller's direction, it was the top campaign in the United States. And part of that was because in 2020, of course, we had COVID and everything shut down. Polk County Toys for Tots kept going, and we were able to take care of the children just like we have every year. As of last year was the best year on record ever for Toys for Tots. The most toys collected, the most money raised. And this year, thank God, everything is running. I couldn't ask for a better year. I have no complaints. I have no worries this year. The volunteers are showing up. We're getting the fundraising events. But again, as we talk about all the time, this is a community effort. We need these community partners. And I am so proud of the people of Polk County and how well they support this program.
And another cool thing, follow you on Facebook. Great follow. The job brought a little bit of honor to you by going to D.C. Talk a little bit about that.
Oh, that was incredible. That was incredible.
Hey, listen, man, that was a goosebump moment. I've seen that several times up close and personal, but talk a little bit about the recognition that they did for you.
So I did have what I think is probably the greatest honor of my life, was to be able to go to Washington, D.C. the other week and lay a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. And when they approached me about doing that, it also was special for me because I asked them for the date of October 20th was the anniversary of my dad's passing, who was a Vietnam vet who died from a service-related illness. So, I mean, it blows my mind that I got that opportunity, and to be able to represent Polk County and the Toys for Tots organization to give respect to our war dead and those who have served.
Andy, you have, like I said, the high visibility gig. There are other people, not, you know, in smaller companies,
sure,
doing a lot of scenes behind the work, but inspire those companies, those individuals to get involved like you and the Tigers did.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's weird coming to Polk County and being new to Polk County. This is, and I've been in Florida most of my life. This is truly the first community I think I've ever been a part of in the state of Florida. There's a feel in the community of togetherness, of everybody pulling on the rope the same way to try to make it a better community for everyone. I'm proud to be a part of it, but just get involved. Help people out. I mean, one of the things we're going to implement at the ballpark next year on Wednesdays will be We Care Wednesdays, where we'll highlight and bring in as many great not-for-profits as we can locally to just give them some exposure, give them some love. But get involved, be involved, and I think that's what really makes Polk County a special place.
And Ryan, if you could kind of piggyback on that, you know, not just golfers, but I mean, man, we are like one of the best places to go golfing in the United States. But, you know, not just golfers, but community members. Make sure that they get involved with this great cause. How would you inspire them to?
You know, people want to be involved. I think just explaining the reason behind the organization and who it helps You know, people are always reaching out a lending hand. Make it available to them. Call Angela. Get the Toys for Tots boxes out there. Send emails and communication out to the local community, and the people are going to come and they're going to help. They want to.
Angela, going to give you the final word on this, whether it's recruiting, whether it's hitting the numbers that you need to hit. Give us the final sale on it, would you please?
Well, obviously, I'm a little biased. I actually want everybody to do everything they can for Toys for Tots, but I've always been an advocate for volunteering. And I will say, kind of just what you're hearing here, Polk County is a very giving county. You don't have to just give to Toys for Tots, but please go out and make a difference in the world. Each of us has the ability to impact somebody's life or do something for somebody else, so go out and volunteer and make a difference.
Andy, Ryan, Angela, I want to thank you guys for coming in. It's outstanding what you do within the community and helping those in need. And anytime I can help you with anything that you guys do, chair's yours, man. Coming back and see me, would you please?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
The Marine Corps Reserve Polk County Toys for Tots program provides new unwrapped toys to the needy children of Polk County, targeting children between 1 and 13. Over 55,438 toys were distributed to 15,247 children in 2024. The Polk County Toys for Tots program utilizes an online application and eligibility verification process to ensure that the families qualify for the toys. Toys for Tots program also works with civic organizations in selecting needy families. Now, if you need more information on how you can make a difference this holiday season, give Toys for Tots a call, 863-209-0245, or look them up on the web at www.polkcounty-FL-toysfortots.org. If you enjoyed that episode of Polk Place, I invite you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and even check out the next one.